You've just sent the third text in a row. She read it. You know she read it. But she hasn't replied, and the silence is starting to feel louder than anything she's ever actually said to you. You sit there with your phone face up on the table, telling yourself it doesn't matter. It does. Bro, you know exactly what I'm talking about. That quiet shift. The one-word answers that used to be paragraphs. Her voice softer. Pulled back. Like she's protecting something instead of sharing it. And your brain starts doing that thing. Why is she being like this? Did I do something? Is she losing interest? Am I just not enough right now? Listen to me. She isn't ignoring you because she doesn't care. She isn't ignoring you because your love is over. She's ignoring you because her nervous system doesn't feel safe enough to reach for you right now, and most men never learn how to read that. By the end of this video, you're going to understand exactly what silence like that really means, why your reaction to it is usually what deepens it, and the exact inner shifts that turn a woman who was pulling away into a woman who comes back closer than she was before. Let's get into it. Mindset Reframe 1 to 230. Most men believe this: when a woman goes quiet, she's either punishing you, testing you, or losing feelings for you. So we do what we're taught. We text more. We ask what's wrong louder. We try to fix it, smooth it over, demand an answer. But the real truth? That silence is almost never about you. It's about her. And here's the part no one talks about: what you read as rejection is almost always overwhelm. Pressure. The slow buildup of feeling unheard, unseen, or unsafe in a way she doesn't have the words for yet. This is where attachment science kicks in. When a woman's emotional safety drops, her attachment system pulls her inward. Not away from you because of you, but away from you because of what she's been carrying alone in her body. So her silence is information, bro. And if you keep trying to break it down, you'll only confirm the very thing she's afraid of. Her pulling away is not the opposite of love. It's the language of it, spoken by a nervous system that doesn't know how else to protect the love it hasn't stopped feeling. When you learn to read that, everything changes. Point 1. Stop performing confidence. Most men, when a woman pulls back, default to one of two moves: they overpursue, or they pretend they don't care. Both come from the same place: panic dressed up as confidence. But the deeper truth is this: your nervous system is reading her silence as a threat to your worth. So you scramble. You try to earn her back with charm, with effort, with perfectly worded texts, with being cool. Here's what nobody explains: she can feel that energy from a mile away. And it reads as pressure, not love. Pressure makes her brace. Bracing makes her quieter. Quiet makes you try harder. The cycle spins. Let me show you. The old version: he texts 5 times, calls once, then shows up with a joke she doesn't laugh at, then gets frustrated when nothing lands. Bro, I literally did everything right. She's just being impossible right now. The new version: he sends one grounded message. Warm, no demand, no question, no chase. Hey. Just thinking about you. Hope your day has some softness in it. Then he closes the phone. He lets her breathe. He does his own life. And here's what changes everything: she feels something subtle shift. Her shoulders drop 2 inches. He isn't chasing. He isn't punishing. He's just there. That's when her inner voice stops saying "leave me alone" and starts quietly saying, "Oh, he actually gets it." When you stop performing confidence and start embodying calm, the door she closed starts to reopen on its own. Point 2. Stop asking what you did wrong. Most couples fall into an investigative loop. When one partner withdraws, the man starts interrogating the moment, searching for the line he crossed, trying to solve her silence like a puzzle. But the deeper emotional truth is this: when you ask "what did I do wrong?" what she hears is "tell me how to fix it so I can stop feeling anxious." That's not connection. That's management. And here's the part most men never figure out. She usually doesn't even know what happened. The withdrawal isn't a bill she's handing you. It's a weather pattern moving through her. She isn't punishing you. She's just stuck. And the more you audit her feelings, the more trapped she feels. Let me paint it. The old version, he sits across from her and fires questions like a lawyer. Why are you being like this? What did I say? Talk to me, I can't read your mind. Her shoulders tighten. She gives him a flat answer. He pushes harder. She shuts down completely. The new version, he looks at her and says one quiet sentence. Hey. You don't have to explain anything right now. I'm not going anywhere. And the silence between them becomes different. Not frozen, soft. Her internal monologue shifts. He's not making me defend myself. He just wants to be near me. And that, bro, is the moment the connection comes back online. That's when she stops feeling like a problem to manage and starts feeling like a person to come home to. Point 3. Lead without hovering. Most men confuse presence with proximity. They think being close, physically, emotionally, digitally, is the same as being available. But here's the deeper truth: what a withdrawing woman wants isn't more of you. It's more of the right kind of you. Her nervous system wants steadiness, not surveillance. Warmth, not pressure. Curiosity, not interrogation. And here's what changes everything: when you lead your own life while still leaving the door open for her to walk back through, she feels the space she actually needs. The old version, he checks in every 2 hours, double texts, over-explains himself, leaves her on read while explaining why he's leaving her on read. The new version, he posts a picture from his walk. Sends her something light that doesn't require a response. Does his own evening. Lets her watch him live without demanding she do anything. And inside her, somewhere quiet, something starts unlocking. He's not orbiting me. He has his own gravity now. That's the shift, man. That's the moment you stop being the source of her pressure and start being the source of her relief. Point 4. Speak to the feeling, not the facts. Most couples argue on the surface and never actually reach each other. He says a logical thing, she responds with an emotion, he treats the emotion like a flaw, and the whole thing collapses into nonsense. But here's what's really happening: when she goes quiet, she's not withholding facts. She's holding feelings she hasn't fully accessed yet. Logic doesn't reach that. Logic makes her feel crazy. And here's what nobody explains: the most attractive thing a man can do in that moment is be the one who goes deeper than language alone. Who names an emotion she's afraid to admit? Who says the soft, scary thing first? The old version, he argues about the facts. I literally did not say anything wrong. You're reading into it. The new version, he gets under it. I don't think you're mad at what I said. I think something else has been heavy for a while, and you don't know how to open it yet. I'm not in a rush. I'm here. Her breath catches. The walls start to crack, without either of you raising your voice. Something in her says he finally sees the layer no one else has ever bothered to notice. That's what emotional fluency looks like, bro. Not better arguments. Better reach. Point 5. Don't confuse her distance with her decision. Most men, when a woman pulls away, treat it as final. They check out emotionally before she does. They protect themselves. They start detaching in advance so the eventual rejection doesn't hurt as much. And here is the deeper truth. That preemptive withdrawal is what actually kills the relationship. Not her silence. His. The nervous system is doing this, yours, not hers. It's reading her quiet as a verdict and pulling you into self-protection before she's even decided anything. And here's what few people ever teach: distance is not a decision. Distance is dynamic. It's a phase. It's weather. It will pass if you don't turn it into a wall. The old version, he stops texting first. Starts treating her like she's already gone. Builds the funeral pyre of the relationship before she's even packed a bag. The new version, he stays warm inside his own body. He doesn't withdraw. He doesn't retaliate. He doesn't punish her for the space she's temporarily needing. And here's what changes everything: she senses there's no emergency inside him. No collapse. No revenge. Her inner world says, he's steady. I can come back to that. That's the shift that turns a relationship that feels like a negotiation into one that feels like a refuge. Point 6. Become the place her nervous system trusts. Most men think attraction is the goal. The magic. The chase. The spark. But attraction is the easy part, bro. Safety is what lasts. And what a woman is really testing in her quietness is not whether you still excite her, it's whether you can hold her when she's scared, overwhelmed, or unsure of herself. Not louder conversations. Not more compromising. Not scheduling a weekly check-in. But the slow, daily decision to be a place where her nervous system doesn't have to defend itself. This is where attachment science gets real. When you become consistent, calm, warm, and present, without conditions, without performing, her body registers you as safe. And safety is the thing she didn't even know she was hungry for. The old version, he confuses passion with intensity. Combines her quietness with him being unavailable to look cool. The new version, he texts her something small and kind right before bed. He doesn't ask her to respond. He just says goodnight like it's a ritual. Every night. Every time. Her brain whispers, he comes back to me. I can count on that. That's when she stops testing you, because you're no longer a question. You're a foundation. Point 7. Rebuild before you repair. Most couples, when things feel distant, try to skip straight back to normal. A nice dinner. A weekend trip. A long talk. They patch the surface and expect the undercurrent to disappear. But here's what nobody explains: you can't repair what you haven't rebuilt. You can't argue your way back into depth. You can't fix the real thing with surface moves. The deeper truth? She's not asking for a grand gesture. Her nervous system is asking for rereadability. Repetition.